Today, we are going to give you an opportunity to explore the world through art and film through the Cinema Center. And with me today is Art Herbig, who is the executive director of the Cinema Center. And can I just say, your name is so appropriate.
I was going to say art and film. That's me.
I love that. How are you?
I'm doing well. It's really nice to be here. I'm really excited to get a chance to chat. So, yeah, we're really excited about this. Is going to be an exciting month for Cinema Center. So it's a good time to get over here and have a conversation.
Yeah. So tell us what Cinema Center is. I know that it is a nonprofit art center. So share more about the background.
Well, I think the key to this is to think about, we've often been called the movie theater in downtown. We show movies, no doubt about it. Wonderful screen, wonderful speakers, the whole shebang. However, we're an arts nonprofit. And so we use the medium of cinema to start conversations.
Yeah.
And so, for instance, just tomorrow night, we've got a conversation going on about the 100 Days of Bill Blass. And we're going to be showing the film made in Bangladesh and starting a conversation about the future of fashion and what it means and those kinds of things. And the wonderful people from the 100 Days of Bill Blass are going to come in and talk with us, and we're going to have an opportunity to explore these things and answer people's questions and hopefully start some new questions that they hadn't thought to ask before they came in. And
and that's so great because he's from here. He's
Bill Blass is from here, and then we've been doing this around town. The Fort Meade Museum of Art has done a wonderful exhibit. And there are a lot of people around town that have been, helping mark these 100 days for his 100th birthday. And so it's this great opportunity to be part of that conversation and join the community and create those points of connections that nonprofits create when, when they're working well together.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. And I love that you said that this is an exciting time for theater and for your cinema. So share what you have coming up this fall.
Well, I mean, we're always showing movies. Every Friday night we have an event, but the 13th through the 16th, we've got our film festival. And I have to say, Alex Watson, Amanda Hilly, Christy Hilly, the group of women that program our film festival are incredible. And they've put together a 4-day festival that has everything. There are sci-fi blocks, there are romance blocks, there are documentaries, there are fiction films, there's the short films, long films, all the stuff. It's from like 30 countries and 25 or so different languages. And, the opportunity, there is a film that is set on a spaceship where they have caught the first alien species, and then the ship breaks down and they have to decide whether to eat it.
Yes.
It's a sci-fi comedy. Sci-fi comedy. How wonderful is that?
And this is the Hobnobben Film Festival. Okay. Hobnobben Film Festival.
We don't like it to make it easy to pronounce. What we want to do is trip as many people as possible, because then we get the chance to talk to them.
The conversation starters, like you said, the Hobnobben. Okay, so October 13th through 16th.
Yep.
And tell us about the experience. Do people buy tickets for one day, multiple days?
Well, I mean, if you're asking me, everybody buys a VIP pass.
Yes.
We have different levels of passes, day passes. We have tickets for, specific. We tend to group our screenings by, kind of connection rather than medium. So it's not like you could buy for the documentary block.
Okay.
The documentary block could be in the sci-fi block because they're talking about science stuff.
Yes.
And so one of the things we do is we group the films around the kind of themes that they touch upon. And so you can buy for a block. You can buy for a day, you can buy for the weekend, or you can buy online and do it virtually. And now the virtual option is really cool because this year we've been at the embassy during the pandemic because the embassy allowed us very generously to socially distance, right? That big theater, is a little bigger than our movie theater over at the Hall Center. And so with this, now we're showing on both of our screens. So we're in both the main theater and the spectator lounge, which means that even if you buy a VIP pass and you're there for every minute of the festival, you still can't see every movie.
Oh, well, yeah. Wow.
And so the virtual option allows you to go back and it will continue to be live for a week after the festival to be able to. And the other thing about it is, and the thing I love about the virtual option is, you're obviously, when you go to a film festival, there's going to be at least one film you see, you go, oh, I didn't see that coming. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then you go back to your friends and you go, I didn't see this coming. It was kind of cool, and I want to talk to you about it, and they haven't seen it.
Right. So you have a watch party and rewatch the film.
Yeah,
Yes.
and so it's an opportunity for you to go back and bring more people into these films because, you know, that's Cinema Center is. The film should start conversations. It should be the beginning of something that, you know, I joke that I don't know how to talk about things in life without in some way referencing a movie or a TV show.
Right,
you know, like if I talk about politics and don't mention the West Wing, it's not a conversation about politics. And so, you know, it's an opportunity to create these points of connection, but also bring more people in and have more people see the cool stuff that's going on.
I love that. That is so cool. And I love your passion for film and just, you know.
I've been accused before of being passionate. Yes, it's happened.
Listen, with a name like Art, you can go no other way. I love it so much. So you have to come back and join us and talk more about the different films. I would love that.
Well, as it turns out, I live here in town, not too far away from the studio. I can make it down, I promise.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing. And where can people go to find out more about the film festival?
Well, I go to cinemacenter.org, become a member. You know, remember we're a nonprofit.
Yes.
You know, check out what's coming up. We've got wonderful things. We're doing a sponsored screening with the Center for Nonviolence. We're showing Unapologetic. It's a free screening with free popcorn and sodas if you come on a Saturday to join with us. But we're also showing films like Bodies, Bodies, Bodies and Lost Highway. And so if you just jumped on to cinemacenter.org, you can come and check us out. And, you know, if you just want to come by the Hall Center and meet Cambry or Evan or Alex or myself, we're happy to greet you along the way.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Art. And you all can check out the upcoming film festival by going to their website and supporting a good cause with Cinema Center. I'll see you after the break.